So, what we have, premium quarter sawn maple, and we're gonna make a really nice neck out of this. I've done a few quarter sawn maple necks, but this one's gonna be a special guitar overall. So, welcome to Dave's World. Going to San Diego, which is pretty far from Dave's World. Our neck, there's just one problem. The fretboard's not on it. And there's no truss rod in it, and it's awfully square, and it doesn't look at all like a guitar neck. Truss rod in there, and had glue evenly spread right before we put it on the... So, our contraption, it looks like quite the item. Wrap them and stuff, and that's okay. But I don't like wrap them. These would have been, this reminds me of like the old guy that taught me everything at the cabinet shop, who's like anciently old and is like, yeah, this is how you tighten these. So we take that with us. So we'll let this one dry for quite a while. So this is a great stage to be at. We have our neck, and it is bandsawed, but definitely crude. The heel isn't shaped, just nothing. It's just raw and unfiltered, kind of like me. But we're going to refine it with our router and end up getting our dots in tonight. Yes, our favorite feature on our favorite tool, the light. So now we're gonna glue in our dots and let this one sit for a while. This is just coming together great. Still waiting for our custom order for the body. Tough to source, but when we get that, we'll resume on this, but we'll let these dots dry for now. Template I made out of northern ash, but the body, the guitar is gonna be is southern ash. So bugs are eating the ash, going away, and it's really hard to get like really good ash, so that's why like Fender isn't doing it anymore, at least not in large quantities. So you can see the color difference. The northern ash is a little bit darker, generally speaking, and a lot heavier, so not really used for guitars. That like a northeastern series where we do like the northern ash special, or we'd make one out of cherry or something. We'd have to chamber them, but it would be cool to do like northeastern woods or something. Interesting. I figure with the way this is laying out, I'm gonna want to keep my guitar as close to this side as I can. I kind of like the grain, but I need to joint this edge and draw a center line, so we'll do that. The joiner. Definitely a lot of routing on these. Haven't made one before, so plenty of wood chips. Feels pretty good to me. There's no bolts in it. It is strong enough to actually just sort of like let go of it, kind of just by going back and forth, feeling the contours as you sit down playing it. Really perfect. Completely flat and straight. You know, we're cleaning up right now, and I just kind of like to set the guitar over there and look at it. We got the body cuts done, well, the back contour. Still do the neck profile, still have to do, well, a lot. Shaping the neck soon, and we're gonna be honing in on the final stage here and getting it to the spray shop. Oh, we didn't break our knuckles that time. Usually I smash my knuckles when I do that. Not this time. Here's our official Lehr Instruments custom shop template. The key head itself has just kind of slowly become this. They're all pretty close, but this is kind of more modern with the rounded edge that I did. So that's kind of like Larry, the third one. This is not the rare and elusive Lehr 7-string. The extra hole is just to hang it in my cabinet. We have to be careful not to chip this out. So I'll go slow at first and just kind of build up a nice bevel and then do it on the other side. It's going to be like a mid-60s oval C, but just a little bit more chunky than that. Really well. It's kind of novelty factor at this point because the neck is so thick. It's like a tree, which is funny. Now we need to make a nut for this. I make them on the sander. Sand everything and get it nice. So also have to fit the pick guard, make the pick guard, fit the pick guard. Also drill for the bridge. So our deluxe model is finished here at the wood shop. We're going to take it over to the spray shop now and do a classic aged and natural. Super exciting as the sun rises over our city streets. The neck is slightly yellow tinted, and this is kind of a little bit more of like a brownish yellow. Not terribly orange like the Explorers, just kind of keeping it somewhat yellow. I know the Fender Custom Shop has them like kind of real orange at times. We might get into that, but not with this one. I know I don't show a lot of the spray shop usually, and it's mostly because I don't really like to get overspray on the camera. It's a lot of the same thing over and over. We've been spraying this one. It's probably got like 4 or 5 coats on it, but it's sealer, and we're gonna switch to like a clear gloss soon, but I'll just keep spraying it. I did tint it with my own vintage kind of brownish yellow sort of tint. These back then had a black pick guard that was multi-ply, so 3-ply black pick guard. This just doesn't look right. But when you stick this on, man, it's like, wow, I know what that is. It's a 72 Deluxe.
So I got us taped off here.
Guitars, so I treated myself to the super file set.
I do the cracking with the lacquer and get it looking real good, and then we'll do our assembly. Don't want it to be too glossy, but it's reasonably glossy.
These are the Mojo Tone wide range pickups. It's a lot like wiring up an Explorer.
So this one's a custom order. It's the Charlie Caster Deluxe. Awesome one, quarter sawn maple. Everything about this guitar turned out really good. So it's exciting to put it together. Starting to look the part now. Was the Strat heel. Goes in so nice. It's like this one-piece body. It has this awesome sustain and resonance. If you roll in more volume, this is 500K potentiometers. which is pretty standard for these. It had like a Roadhouse sort of vibe. So then they both balance out nice. What you notice is the clarity. In between, and this is still everything on 10. The characteristic in the middle changes the guitar completely. It's really, really usable. Down the tone a little and turning down the neck to like 5 and then putting it in the middle, as opposed to the bridge on completely. Kind of gives you a treble in the front. Super successful project. These pickups kind of snuck up on me. They have clarity and depth. I love all the adjustments you get out of them with the Les Paul style knobs. I just love the guitar. One-piece ash body, 4-bolt neck, quarter sawn maple, just all the modern good stuff on it. Still the classic design, really like it. Check this one and age it, so it's kind of got that old sort of smoked look to it. This guitar is a custom order, so it'll be going off to its owner. I really just can't say enough about how great our viewers are, our customers. Everybody's been so supportive. The guitars that are out there are being played and really loved, which is awesome. It's just going really, really good for us. So there is a link in the description for our email. Just working on a couple new guitars to get up on our Reverb store, but that link is also in the description. So thanks for visiting Dave's World. The hardest part. Okay, we have to just kind of wish it well. It's a little different than selling cars or making cabinets.